And it helps
What
if I
you
take
get?
myself off mute. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
You guys are live watching CQ have a mental breakdown.
Be monitoring
Oh.
me the whole time.
I just
Is
can
this
we
3 years?
all
Have
just
I been doing this
collectively
3 years?
4 years. Thank you. Uh can we all collectively just woosah? Let's just take a breath because I am this close to murdering someone. Like just flying off the handle and ending up on the evening news. But that's whatever. Whatever. We're here. We're back. For however, if it crashes again, I'm done. See y'all next week because I've done everything I can do on my end, and I don't know why this is happening. It's so frustrating because if I could just know why, I would fix it. Do I want a gummy? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I can hear that TV in the background. Anyway, moving on. So, we were talking about different things. Fallout, the series is coming soon, very soon. Very excited. Now,
Got
this
another
goes.
trailer out?
No new trailer out, still same trailer. But they did put this out. I'm going to share this if I can do it without breaking anything. Here we go. Hey, that worked. All right. This, which I know you can't see it, this is Fallout fans will soon have another chance to try Nuka Cola in the real world. On Friday, Jones Soda Company announced a new drop of Nuka Victory Cola, timing it around the upcoming release of Prime Video's Fallout TV series. The peach and mango flavored soda will be available to purchase while supplies last through Jones Soda Company's website or Amazon, as well as in person wherever Jones Special Release soda is sold. This is the latest time that the company has partnered with Fallout to sell Nuka Cola after drops at Target in 2015 and at 2018's E3. Now, that's awesome because, you know, cool and all. I bring that up because, yeah, from E3 2018, one of the last E3s before that shit went away, Nuka Quantum, made by Jones Soda Co., which I would not. It's such a beautiful, especially when it's backlit. It's such a beautiful color. But now I'm like, and I for the longest I thought about drinking it, but now I'm like this. I don't probably should not drink that because this is from 2017 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And there are
It's just preservatives and sugar. Nothing that's good for you, anyways.
there are I don't know if you can see. Man, I wish I had a light right now. You can see things moving around in there. Like there's little swimmy bobs. Who wants to win? Glasses. Jones. There's literally chunks of things floating around in there. And it's not supposed to be a chunky soda. But all right, whatever.
Nuclear particles, whatever.
It's irradiated chemicals. Yes. Scott says possible New Vegas update from what I hear. New Vegas? Oh, that game's like even older. Let's see.
How much does that thing cost? What are they selling those things for?
That's a great question. Let's find out. Let's
$80.
bring up the old Amazonians. What's that? Fallout. What's it called? Jones Soda Nuka Victory. Well, it looks like a 4-pack, a special release 4-pack, sells for $30
Jesus Christ.
and is currently out of stock.
Yeah. You could buy
Yikes.
it on eBay for $150.
$30. Whew. That is some price. I did not pay that much for my Nuka Quantum.
And when does that coming out? Next year? This year?
The series comes out later this year. They were a couple months. I think April. Oh shit!
Isn't The Boys coming out soon? Doesn't The Boys come out?
Boys comes out soon.
May or March?
Fallout TV series. This is great entertainment stuff.
Yeah, we do research.
April 12th.
Sometimes.
April 12th. I knew it was April. It's April 12th is the Fallout series. Yeah. I'm fighting the urge to rage throw my computer so hard right now. Just want to pick it up and shake the shit out of it and then start over. Anyway, moving on. Director Jeff Wadlow. A lot of people are not going to be familiar with that name. It's all good. He's a director. Just released a little tidbit, little information about how back in the day, back in the Fox X-Men days, he had written an X-Force movie, a screenplay for X-Force. This would have been shortly after the horrendous Wolverine Origins. He basically said the story that he saw that, and having been a Wolverine and Deadpool fan for forever, that like he was like that was not the character. So he says that he got the opportunity to write an X-Force script for Fox before Deadpool became its own movie. He'd been involved in the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie, and he was like, I know that's a travesty. I know it's he calls it a travesty and total abomination of the character. So he says, I wanted to get it right. That's why I wrote the script. There was a concerted effort for the X-Force movie to introduce Cable and Deadpool into this universe in a kind of chase movie featuring younger mutants. He said the whole thing was fascinating. He says, my pitch for the movie was, if X-Men is about mutants that get to go to public school or private school, what about the mutants that get stuck in like public school? So I wrote this movie that was very much inspired by the original X-Men run back in the 90s. I introduced Cable as this dark mentor for the characters. It was definitely about the young mutants, formerly known as the New Mutants. In my movie, it was Cannonball, Boom Boom. He aged Domino down to be one of the kids. Richter was there, Feral. I put them on this road movie. I modeled it after like Red Dawn. They were on the run in West Texas. So the whole point of the movie was, oh, hey, hi, Norma. Norma, hi, how's your day going? Fine. Not great. It's fine. It's good. YouTube, God bless you. That's very nice. We're not going to get into just computer stuff. Anyway, so he said he wanted the antagonist to be chasing them down the whole time. That was the idea of the movie. Deadpool was going to be introduced as a villain, well, in a sort of way. So he said that he had the main villain hire a mercenary to basically chase after this group of kids, and the mercenary turns out to be Deadpool. He's going to be in motorcycle leathers, red ballistic face mask. He said, I wanted it to be really like he was in the comic books. So it's just fascinating to me how close we were to a Cable and Deadpool X-Force movie back in the late 90s and early 2000s than we realized. And probably if things like X-Men Wolverine Origins hadn't been received so poorly, those movies might have been made, But what do you think? I mean, it sounds interesting. Sounds interesting, right? New Mutants, kids on the run.
Yeah, it seems interesting, but they'll fuck it up. I mean, they fucked up all the movies.
They find a way.
But there's hope there. Look, Dakota Johnson, fucking Hugh Jackman still made a bunch of shitty fucking movies with a character that fans hated.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, a movie portrayal of a character that fans hated.
Yeah.
It's a freaking one of the best characters ever, and
they couldn't do that, right? Yeah.
Gave us a bunch of crappy movies, and we all went and saw it.
That's fair enough.
Just keep collecting them $20 million paychecks. That's the key.
Money, dollar bills, y'all. So what was interesting is, as I'm reading this description, what it brought to mind was the Logan movie. Like the
Hmm.
idea of it's kind of, they're on the run and they're being chased. There's young mutants involved.
Oh yeah, they just stole the thing and they just meet at Logan.
Yeah, I mean, it
And they
kind of
teased
sounds,
old man Logan and they
yeah.
stole that
They turned the
guy's
X, yeah,
script.
yeah, they turned
Gotta
the
go
X
talk to
Force,
some people.
they turned the X Force script into Old Man Logan, basically. That's what it sounded like, anyway, to me. But what else? What else? Oh, I mean, we got to talk about this for a second. Can I can share my camera. Let me see if, because I want you to see this and tell me your thoughts. Let me switch this camera around, and you can see. There you go. Thoughts on. Let's see. Where did I put it? Hey, everything's so upside down and backwards right now that I've just this whole uh a whole thing. Norma's saying I'll subscribe if you play a low volume of music. I can't play music without getting without getting stricken. So there will not be music. Maybe if that's something that people want, I'll figure out a way to get some open source kind of royalty free music. But at the current moment, I'm unable to play music. But thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your comment.
And why would we play music when we're talking?
Yeah, I know. I just,
Yeah.
some people
You don't want to
don't.
hear us, don't just go do something else. Jesus.
some some people,
Like, what the
they
hell?
have specific tastes or whatnot. Okay. So anyway, here we go. This is what I wanted to show you and everybody at home. Look at that. Look at it in all of its glory, in all of its splendor. That is our first look at David Cornsweet. Is it Cornsweet? Cornsweet.
I don't know.
Cornsweet. David Cornsweet's version of the Superman crest. On social media, the response has been pretty positive. I mean, obviously, I think they're shooting. They must be shooting like the Fortress of Solitude stuff. That's why it's all covered like in snow and ice. But what do we think? What
Or he just eat a snow cone and he's really freaking messy.
he tried? He tried to he tried to tried to eat a snow cone while flying. Not a good idea.
Yeah.
Or somebody threw a snowball at him while he was flying by.
Yeah. You
Um,
freaking big pansy. Wow.
damn Boy Scout.
Batman's better.
Yeah. So I don't know, man.
I don't give a crap about the logo, honestly.
Well, I feel like, yeah, because here's the thing: you could have the most perfect suit in the world, and the movie could be complete
Hot
ass.
trash. Which is
But again, just is going off of what we have here, going off of what we have to judge. We can't judge the movie because it's not out yet. We've agreed that the casting's pretty good. Casting's pretty good, right? The team involved in making it, James Gunn and his collaborators, it's pretty good. Pretty good. And our first look at the costume, I like it. I like it. It's the
definitely a Superman costume. Cool. You guys did a good job.
the thing about it though.
Looks like they're going more like trying to be old school with a little new school.
Yeah, it's definitely got it's a blend. This is what's bothering me. I've been trying to figure out what's bothering me specifically about it because I couldn't put my finger on it, and I think it's this. It's very much like almost like hockey pad. Does that make sense? Like it's got this almost like it's armored, and I feel like that's Superman doesn't need that.
Looks like it's really big too. That logo.
Yeah,
is
that
like
S is
the
very.
whole
I'm sure.
chest.
I mean, I'm sure it's
Because if
blown
you look
up.
in the
He's close
bottom
in.
corner, like you could see his like that's the
Arm, maybe.
part of his ab going to his arm. So it's like
Yeah.
that logo takes up his whole like front.
Yeah. I don't know. It just
it does look. It's really close, but yeah, it does look like a jersey or something.
yeah, it looks
Football
very
jersey or
padded.
something.
That's what like the
I mean, he's a
material.
scrawny little dude, like the actor. That's the same thing with old R-Pat.
Yeah, yeah. I just
You're wearing hockey pads.
they're not hockey
No,
pads.
they should bring him the Batman. Batman versus. What's the difference between me and you? You're wearing hockey pads.
You're wearing hockey pads, Batman. I'm not wearing hockey pads. No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
figured they're gonna
Thoughts,
pat him up. He's a little scrawny guy, but
people. Do we have thoughts? Do we have thoughts? I'm gonna look at the chat here.
I need some nips on that bad boy. Some friggin' Joel Schumacher nippies.
What did they tell you? Can we get? You guys are funny. You guys are funny. The chat is killing me. He says, "You really want to show pictures? You think your computer can handle that load?" Fair, fair, fair. Yeah, that touche. You win that round. I have no witty comeback to that. I don't think we have enough info. See here, Scott. God bless you.
We're-
That's a
We're
really
working
good
on a
point.
We're working on a gateway PC, ladies and gentlemen. Shit's from 1993.
This is my
All
this is
right.
my Alienware I deployed
We've only
with in
got
2003.
90-minute AOL discs to go.
Scott has a very good point. I don't think we have enough info to really make any kind of thoughts due to just a very generic and default symbol.
Exactly.
Like if it the black and white logo, it would be more hyped up. Yeah, like if he would have shot it in like a black and white filter, so that we're like, I don't know what color is it gonna be, and just mess with people. He's like, would you like to know my opinion on DC? I think I know your opinion. So yeah, so that's what's up with DC. That's what's up with that whole thing. It's just this computer thing is fucking. It's getting to me. It's getting to me because I can't. I have a laundry list of incredible, talented people coming on to do interviews, and I can't have the shit just crashing in the middle of the show. I can't. I can't. Just sorry. Peek behind the curtain. This is really. It's really getting to me. Really getting to me. Anyway, moving on. Other news. Helldivers 2, man. This game is like all over my feed wherever I go, rubbing it in my face that I can't play it unless I want to play it on PC, which wants to play it on PC. But it looks good. It looks fun. It looks entertaining. It looks different. Yes, Scott, the last 3 to 4 episodes did crash at the end. Yes, this one just decided to crash 30 minutes into the show, but whatever. Who knows? Anyway,
The show crashed. I didn't know that.
shut up. Helldivers 2 has been a
talking
mess.
While you're listening to everything I was saying.
I swear, I'm gonna do this show from my cell phone. I'm just gonna prop my cell phone in the corner
Do like
and just go
Skype
live.
or something.
Just my God. I will transcribe this and then fucking just random eyeballs going across the
what
screen.
the hell was that?
Oh, God bless you, Leah. Thank you for that. I needed a good laugh. Lauren says, I subscribed just off the Madam Web convo. Thank you. I appreciate that. That respect, man. You got my respect. So Helldivers 2, it's huge. Was a bigger success than even the company fathomed it would be. There was really the first week or so was massive problems with the like daily crashes of the system just because it couldn't hold the load of like it was like a billion people concurrently playing. Fortunately, most of those issues have been ironed out by the developers, with even daily personal orders finally coming back online for everybody yesterday. Now, the reason I bring back up Helldivers 2 is when you have a success like this, and I think back to, I'm like trying to think, what was the last like viral hit that suddenly came out of nowhere? It was like Among Us, where it just kind of came up out of nowhere and everybody was playing it all at once. For those games to have continued success and continued fan bases, you have to keep it interesting. You have to keep it engaging. You have to, the Call of Duty, the Fortnites, where you have to constantly put out content for people to get and chase and, loot and gear and all these things. So Helldivers has already come out, and it says now that it's in a more stable place where it's not crashing all the time, the developers are moving on to adding new content. It says here it's been teased several times since launch, but now the developers have confirmed for sure that mechs are on the way. So for those Helldivers out there, you got mechs coming. So check this out. Look, where are you at? There it is. This was the official. This is the official thing that they put out. The Tenquan factories are rolling out the Exo 45 Patriot exosuit on the battlefield soon.
Is this like a Call of Duty or something? Or
You're joking, right? You're joking. You're
no,
joking.
I never heard of it.
Helldivers.
It's a PlayStation game or something?
It is a PlayStation game.
That's
it is.
why. Because I don't give a shit.
You can also play it on PC.
Don't give a shit. Our PCs don't work. We can't play shit on there.
Our PC?
I'm like writing down, reach out to Helldivers to figure out how your shit doesn't crash all the time.
Hey, you guys know how your system kept crashing?
You got
what you guys do to fix
it? We can borrow for like a fucking hour.
Can you give me a stable connection, please? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Why is my voice so high? I'm
like
fine.
Call of Duty? Yeah. Call of
No,
Duty
it's
with MechWarrior or something.
I guess what's the closest thing? Helldivers is more like if Star Troopers had a baby with, like, I'm trying to think what would be another game, because it's very much like you're diving into planets, you're killing bugs. But then there's the other side. There's robots. So like you're fighting an alien horde of bugs at the same time as you're fighting these like machines hell bent on destroying humanity. So so you're protecting Super Earth.
Whatever.
Yeah, Super Troopers, Star Troopers, and Super Troopers.
Super Troopers. Shit just got interesting now. Super Troopers or Starship Troopers.
You want to kill them bugs? Yeah.
Transformers.
You want to kill them bugs right now? Anyway, so yeah. This day is one for the books. God bless y'all. I appreciate everybody being just riding with my ridiculousness today, because this is just off the rails. So anyway, Helldivers 2, now you guys are going to get mechs. That's the big update. Congratulations. Good for you.
Hope you're freaking.
Hope you enjoy it. Let's see. Oh, remember that movie Book of Eli a couple years ago?
Yep. Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington. My God, what is up with me tonight? Denzel Washington, great actor and I
Jesus Christ.
Stop finishing my sentences. God damn it. It makes it worse. I liked Book of Eli. It was a really interesting premise of a movie, and as good as it was with action and storytelling, like I felt like that world didn't really get fully explored. There was a lot there that they could have delved into deeper. So apparently, rumor has it that there is going to be a prequel series set 30 years prior to the events of the original film. And who will be playing young Denzel Washington, Eli, if you will, is John Boyega. You know John Boyega, the black actor from Star Wars, and the what was his name? Finn. He was Finn. FN something. He'll be playing the young version of Denzel Washington's character in the upcoming Book of Eli prequel series set 30 years before the events of the original film. So
nice.
That's it. That's.
I heard a while ago they were tossing that around. I think it was supposed to be a movie, but
yeah. And
now
cool.
What's that going to be on? You see, who's making that? Fox or something?
Yeah,
I think
that's
it
a
was a
great
Fox movie, wasn't it?
that's a great question.
I
No.
don't know. I don't know those details. Getting too deep.
I was just told, "Hey, my kids are watching. Don't teach them violence. No cussing." Okay, yeah. This is you might not. This is not the show you might want to be having kids watch. I'm just saying. Just saying. Oh, here's an interesting dude. You know what? Okay,
Piece
time
of
out.
information.
Time out.
Do you
let's
have notes?
let's pause, okay? Pause, because I want you guys to understand. If I seem like I'm flailing a bit, I'm my heart rate is through the roof of how angry I am that my system just decides when it wants to work and when it doesn't. So that's one thing. Secondly, when I stream, when I go live, uh, there I have things set up a certain way. I have camera, I have notes, I have the chats, I have all the things so that I can see them very cleanly, very, everything is good. Because the show crashed and because I had to reboot everything and because I wanted to get this on the road as quickly as I could, nothing is where it should be on my screen. So that's why I'm constantly like, okay, there's chats over there, notes over there, and I just mm, mm, having a great day. How you guys doing? How you doing, Mad Mike? Wait, I feel like I'm mad today. I'm mad CQ, and you're just non-committal, Mike. I don't know.
Great. I like some fucking life goals watching you have a meltdown. Job well done.
Yes, and for again, someone on Norma on YouTube. God bless you. Yes, it says there's only 4 people watching on YouTube. I am streaming.
I've been saying that for years, Norma. We got 3 people watching this bad boy. 2 of them are people we know.
I'm currently streaming to over 100 people across Facebook, Twitter,
the statistics.
I mean, I can show. I don't show
Joe Biden. That's so funny. The YouTube people are freaking raw, man. I like it. It's like going to Walmart over there.
Those are your people, Mike. They're just collecting over on YouTube. Those are your people.
YouTube more now.
Man,
watching stupid Facebook reels. I didn't even watching.
Open the phone lines. Did you just seriously tell me to open the phone lines?
Handle phones.
You can't handle the phone lines. You know what? Screw it. What the hell? Let's make this as maddening as possible. Hang on a second. We're gonna open the phone lines because you know what? What else could possibly go wrong?
Fix everything.
Hang on. We're gonna open the phone lines here. We'll take some callers. Cause you know what? What let's see. Where's my call-in number? There you go. Now, the people on YouTube are not going to see this number. I'm not giving those people this number because they've been roasting me on YouTube. So, all my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all y'all can have the phone number right here on the screen. I was going to read it too, and then I realized that would be
415-889-8367.
Yeah,
come on, YouTubers. Call now. 415-889-8367.
Stop it, Michael.
Hear me now.
Hear me now. Call me now. So it's completely cut off.
But yeah, 3 second reading.
Oh, we've got maybe 3 minutes before this whole thing crashes again. So who cares? I gotta figure out. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to hear the phone calls because once the system crashed, I don't know if it reset all the settings and whatnots. But there you go. Phone lines are open. So,
what about the Dune 2 thing? How's that doing? People watching that bad boy?
Oh man, I like that. You think this?
This is what you should do Fridays. Just read the YouTube comments.
Oh man, y'all on fire on YouTube, bro. I gotta say, this man said, "You think you're better than me? I'll find that number." All right, here we go. Let's let the madness begin. Hey, you're talking to CQ. Who's this?
Oh, you know who this is?
Hey, Angry Elf. What's up, buddy?
I only did that because I wanted to see if they would crash.
Okay, hang on a second here, because Mad Mike can't hear you. So I'm gonna see if I can fix this. We're live troubleshooting on air. Why not? Let's do this.
Wait,
What else could possibly go
that's like
wrong?
every show.
I was hoping it was
What
someone
else
from
could possibly
YouTube.
go wrong? That's right.
All right. What about now, Mike? Can you hear him? Go ahead. Talk Angry Elf.
Yeah, can you hear me, Mike?
No.
I can't hear him.
He
Oh,
said,
wait, I
the,
just heard
the
it now. I just
timing
heard it
was
now.
perfect because he went, "Can you hear me?" And you went, "No."
Shit, really?
That was too perfect. Hang on a second. Let me. Hey, you know what? What at this point I've given up
Okay.
on putting an entertaining show today. So let's just make this about
What are you
troubleshooting.
talking about? This is like this show's like in the top 10 best shows.
This is top 10 best shows, really. What about now, Mike? Can you hear him?
Yeah, I think I can hear.
Elf, can you
is he
talk,
breathing
dude?
heavily?
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I'm talking.
Yeah, there he goes. I
You
got
can hear him? Okay. Hey, look at it. Okay. So anyway, back to this YouTube comment, which is great, by the way. Whoever is IMOHZS, God bless you. You think you're better than me.
I am hose. Goddamn, read his name right.
Look at me. I'm in your walls. I don't even know what that means. All right. Look at me and my horrible pale skin and sunken eyes. I think that's me. I never
Look in
forgot what
front of
you
you.
did to me. You know what you
Ooh.
did. How dare you ignore me? I don't. This is getting sensual. I feel like I've.
Ooh.
What are you doing on the YouTubes?
You know, I hang
Yeah.
out. Elf, man, how you been, man? We haven't seen you in a minute.
I know. I tried to get you more content, or rather more guests. I don't know if those either of those ladies reach out to you yet.
No. God bless him.
Okay.
So let me just say, Elf, man, I appreciate you. He sent me a message. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm at this spot. Like two of the what was it? Like the old, like the second or third Yellow Ranger, second, third Pink Ranger, whatever it was.
Yeah,
We're
it
doing a
was,
signing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they were doing a signing on good old Fort Liberty.
Fort Liberty. They were on Fort Liberty doing a signing, and he
That's what Bragg, right?
yeah, formerly Fort
known
Bragg.
as-
Yeah,
Formerly
I go
Fort
by the
Bragg,
real
yeah.
name.
The base formerly known as Fort Bragg. And he said, "Hey, man, I'm gonna give them your card. I'm gonna hype him up. I'm gonna hype up the show. I'm gonna tell them you be guests." And Elf, man, I appreciate you so much for doing that. That's so nice.
Oh,
But
you know,
let me finish the thought before you take the compliment. But
yeah.
what I really wanted to tell you was it won't happen. Like it, and it is. I've been doing this 4 years now, and I have
Yeah.
never in all the years, no matter how good of a connection I made, have I ever handed a card to someone with them even saying, "Yeah, I'd love to do it," where they then reached out to me. Now, I don't take it personal. I don't take it personal. It's a thing of where these D-list, C-list, B-list, A-list, whoever celebrities, they meet thousands of people a given day. I'm sure they're handed 600 business cards a day. So even if in that moment, they're truly, deeply, 100% connected to you and are like, "Yes, I will do this thing," by the time they leave where they are standing, they have already forgotten. And it's through no fault of their own. I once had a phenomenal conversation with the guy. Phenomenal. We hit up, we shared personal stories. He asked for my card. I didn't offer it. He's give me your card, man. I want to reach out to you. Took it. I watched him pull out his wallet and like tuck it into the first slot available so that like when you would open it, you would see it. And I never heard from that man again. But I reached out to him later because the memory came back to me a couple weeks later, a couple months later. I said, you know what? Let me reach out to him. And so I emailed him and I said, hey, man, things happen. You know, we hit it off, whatever. Are you still interested in coming to the show? He wrote me back. He goes, oh, my God. I'm so sorry. I didn't get to you. And let's say, hold on a second. We're getting another call. Hang on. I'm going to see if I can. Let's see. We got another caller? Who's there? Hello? Hello? Can barely hear you.
Is it King?
Can you hear me now?
Smith. King Smith.
No, that's not King. That's not King.
Don't offend me like that. Do not
Who's
ever
that?
offend me like that. That's fighting.
Oh.
words.
Yeah, your volume's coming in way, way low. Let me see if I can bump that up. Go ahead. Try again.
Can you hear me now, Mike?
Yes, better, much better. Yeah, if you have any other sound on in the room, can you turn it off? Because we might be getting like a feedback, an echo or something.
It's just like calling the radio
How about now?
station.
Is that
Much,
better?
much better, much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
my headset is
Pete.
wet. My bad.
Pete from Grooming and
Oh,
Reviews
Pete.
101. How you doing, buddy?
Oh,
Not bad. Not bad.
I mean, are you enjoying the public meltdown of CQ that everybody else seems to be enjoying tonight?
Well, I see you worse. You know, I see you in the worst of time, the good time, the bad times. I know you for so many years, so this is nothing. This is you. I'm used to seeing you like this.
Yeah, you know, I'm good. You know what? Hang on a second, because I'm getting threatened. All right, you want to threaten with me with a good time? Here's the number: 415-889. Let's get nuts. Let's get nuts. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. There
hey,
you
I'll
go.
hang up so I can open up the phone line so you can get more people in. Now
Uh,
that other callers are coming in, my work is done.
There
Good
you
night,
go.
gentlemen. I'll continue to watch.
I appreciate it, buddy.
Take
Call,
care.
call the cops if anything. I
Actually,
appreciate
the
you,
one time
man.
though that that did work was with that guy from the Power Rangers. He came on. We met
Jason
him at
Narvi?
the Comic-Con.
Jason
Yeah.
Narvi. Yep, he did.
That's
But
the
again,
only time it worked out of
no.
what, 15 years or something?
I had to reach out to him.
Oh,
I
you
had
did.
to reach out to him. Now, he did come on. He did come on a great. And the other guy that I talked about, he did come on, but both times I had to, I have to reach out and make that. And it's a part of the it's part of the dance.
Yeah,
It
they
goes with the
need- like you said,
territory.
they need like hundreds or thousands of people. 10
Yeah.
people.
Like how egocentric of it would be for me to be like, hey, I met you one time for 5 minutes. You should remember me and want to reach out to me after something like New York Comic Con, where you meet
They should
200,000
remember you.
people.
What are you talking about? You're Mr.
Well, yeah.
You're the king of
They
kings
would remember
of pop
me, but
culture throne.
Yeah, sure, yeah. But the both of y'all are just killing me. So what else? Well, what's good, man? What's good, Pete? We got you on the line here. What's up?
Nothing. Just trying to get my leg workout as I'm doing this. Whew. So
That's
I'm doing
gross.
killing two birds with one stone, literally.
All right, working out and on the phone with us. That's hey, man. We appreciate the hustle.
Listen,
Yeah,
I don't miss a show. I'm one of your top fans. I'm not missing any show.
I appreciate that. He is such a big supporter. Been around since day one. We always appreciate that. And also, if you guys are out there on YouTubes and stuff, your channel's on YouTube, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Grooming and Reviews 101, man. You gotta if you're into that stuff, man. My man has an amazing set of hair and can grow like fucking Greek god style beards, like Spartans themselves and whatnot. You have a gift, sir. You have a gift. All right. Well,
can you grow
So
hair?
did you should look into the new Gundam stuff coming out soon. It's pretty exciting stuff coming out that way. We gotta
Gundam?
get you a little. Yeah, dude. A lot
Are
of
you
good stuff is
talking?
coming out.
Are you talking like? Are you talking the statues, the show, or the
No,
game?
Anime.
Anime, so
Anime.
TV show. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming. Right.
with anime, there's peaks and valleys. Like it's like a ups and downs where there'll be years where it's kind of quiet, not really a lot's going on, and then all of a sudden, like new Dragon Ball, new Naruto, new One Piece, new what's the other one that's big? Avatar, The Last Airbender, new Gundam. Like we're in a really big time for anime stuff. So I mean, if you're into that stuff, that's awesome. This is your time to shine. Where I feel like it was
Yeah, dude.
Marvel and superheroes a couple years ago, I feel like right now it's like a lot of anime stuff is really popping.
It's kind of a waves. It comes and goes if you think about it. Because for a while, I remember the early 2000s, it was very popular, and then it kind of died off, and it's coming back now with full
Mhm.
force.
Yeah. That's the good thing about it, man. These things, they come around, they go and then they come around. Things go out of style and then come back in style. But yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever was
So
threatening me
definitely,
with a good time, they didn't show up. So that's all good.
Yeah.
You two got quiet all of a sudden. You put the number out there. You two got real quiet. So
Yeah,
what
to
were
go
you
to
saying?
bed. I got school tomorrow.
That's
It was too much cursing. Their mommy shut it off.
I'm not gonna say nothing. Yeah, I appreciate all of my fans, all of you out there watching. I really appreciate you. I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time.
He does. I don't give a shit.
So, let's see. While we got you, Pete.
Are you going to AwesomeCon too, or no?
Honestly, no. I only go to New York Comic Con because that's only my budget allows me and my work,
Oh, 'cause
unfortunately.
you're bougie.
But if I could, I
Bougie
would.
guy. Bougie.
Yeah. No,
But now, if CQ's paying my way, I wouldn't mind.
yeah. Yeah, of course not. Of course not. No. First of all, CQ ain't paying CQ's way. I was gifted. As a member of the press, I was given a ticket for this event. So CQ's not even paying to go to AwesomeCon. But I am hoping. So, okay. So last year we went,
Mhm.
we had nothing pre-planned. We had nothing pre-arranged. I had spent weeks trying to organize something and just could not get a hold of somebody or could not get anything like in the books. So we only went one day last year. We had 3-day passes. We only went one day because we were like, we'll shoot some B-roll, some maybe interview some cosplayers, or you know what I mean, like just to shoot anything. And then by sheer force of will, we'll call it, I've got some of the biggest interviews I've ever had on this channel. I got to talk with Danny Trejo. I got to talk with Diane Guerrero from Orange is the New Black, Doom Patrol, and Encanto. I talked with Maurice LaMarche, who's the voice of Brain from Pinky and the Brain, and a couple people from Star Wars, both Anakin and Obi-Wan from the Clone Wars. I got to talk to some really amazing people, and it was purely, and I don't recommend this because it's such a bad thing to do, but it was purely just me walking up and going, "Hey, will you talk to me on camera? Like, would you be on my pop culture podcast?" And they were, for the most part, most of them were very giving and willing, and were like, if you're willing to wait around for
a handicap guy.
I guess
CQ, if you think about it, last year,
I got
you remember last year during Comic Con, I got some shout outs for my channel. I just asked them, like, yo, can I get a shout out? They go, yeah, go ahead. So anything can happen at Comic Con.
Sure. But I mean, to say this nicely, I refuse to pay anyone to do anything like that. So I mean, if they were willing to shout it out for free, then yeah, absolutely. But I don't pay for pictures. I don't pay for autographs. I don't pay for shout outs. They gotta be from the heart. They gotta be real, That being said, I
Gotta
did
care
have.
about the troops.
As-
This ain't the NFL.
Sorry, you say shit and it triggers thoughts in my head that I can't say out loud. The Yeah, so I'm hoping that this
Oh,
year
shit.
we
He dropped his phone in the toilet.
he's doing sit-ups, man. I'm
His phone in the-
hoping that this year we have, if just as good, if not better luck at Awesome Con, and that we really get some great conversations going and maybe some great guests. We had
Who's gonna be there? Who's some?
Oh
of the
man,
big-
the list for Awesome Con
You gotta
is
read everyone, but
rid-
some people that we would know. That we
yeah.
would
I'll give you the highlights. I'll give you the highlights because there's quite a few.
Well,
It's a
CQ's gonna be there.
I mean obviously. So Alakwa Cox, who just played Echo,
What?
she'll be
What do
there.
you like?
Alakwa Cox, she'll be there.
Who
our
is
old-
that? Wait, who
She
is
played
that?
Echo. She was Echo.
Jesus Christ, that's
Yeah.
someone's real name.
Yeah, her name's Alakwa Cox.
Yeah. Add that shit to the list.
Yeah. So we got Alakwa Cox. We got hey Pete Bud. We're getting a lot of background noise. You mind muting yourself for a second? Thanks, buddy.
Is that better?
Yes, much better. Our old buddy Arthur Sujum is going to be there.
No, nice.
So Marvel Zombies artist. I should bring my Marvel Zombies board game and have him sign it. I don't know. Some people you would know. Charlie Cox, Daredevil, will be there. Let's see. The guys, well, they were in Breaking Bad. They were those twins, like the twin assassins. They'll be there. Dean Norris, who played what was his name? He was the cop. The brother-in-law, right? Hank from Breaking Bad. He'll be there. Let's see who else.
He's been in so many things, and that's the only role I remember.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff.
With Michael Chiklis.
Yeah, he's been in a bunch of stuff. Hayden Christensen, Anakin Skywalker himself will be there. Let's see, a bunch of comic book people, obviously. Most we would know, but not a lot of other people would know. A lot of voice talent this year. A lot of voice actors. A lot of voice actors. Which is good for me because I can usually get to them. They're usually much chiller people. Michael Rosenbaum, right? Lex Luthor from Smallville.
Lex Luthor from
Great.
Smallville.
Ming-Na Wen was going to be there, but just canceled yesterday. So she canceled yesterday, but she would have been there. The other chick that was in Ahsoka, Natasha Liu Bordizzo. She was the one with the purple hair. She's there. Who else? Rachel Lee Cook. Remember her from the 90s? Rachel, early 2000s, Josie and the Pussycats.
She's in some movie I just watched.
Yeah,
She's in
Rachel
all
Lee
those
Cook.
Hallmark movies that my wife watches.
Raymond Cruz, who was in Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. He was the crazy one, the methed out gangster. He's
always
there.
Plays that same role.
And then, they had like a big Breaking Bad reunion because the kid that played the crippled son, R.J. Mighty, he'll be there. Rosario Dawson. So there's like a lot of Star Wars,
nice.
A lot of Breaking Bad. The voice of Miles Morales from the movie was going to be there, but he canceled. Shamik Moore. The other Hank's partner from Breaking Bad, Stephen Michael Quezada, is the partner. The Mexican partner guy. Tara Reid is going to be in the building.
From Sharknado.
Yeah,
from smoking meth down the block.
The voice of SpongeBob, Tom Welling, Superman from Smallville, and then the only other one I'll mention for now is Wilson Bethel, who was Bullseye in the Daredevil series. He was, which apparently he's coming back. Apparently he's coming back for the new Daredevil series. So we'll see. But yeah, so there you go. I mean, there's just a couple of the bigger names that are going to be there. And a lot, like I said, a lot of voice actors. Like if you like anything from video games to cartoons to anime, 90% chance the person you know is going to be there because they got they have a whole category now. You could go on the page and it's like celebrity guests. There's like voice actor
actor,
guests, and it's like it's a whole page full of people. So
Nice.
that'll
I think that's because of
anticipate
the strike or something. They were all like pre-booked or something.
maybe. But anticipate a lot of voice actors coming on the show over the next couple of months. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Mark
So are you
Bagley's
gonna
gonna
be
be there.
go begging now?
Yeah, Mark Bagley's gonna be there. And I love me some Mark Bagley. That's Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, and then the Amazing Spider-Man and Thunderbolts and Venom and a couple other
Mhm.
series that I loved. One of the Mike, you collected the first edition of Berserker, right? When that came out?
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, one of
We
the
got
I think
all 17,000 covers.
right? Jesus Christ. Okay, what 5? I'd be fine
At
with
the
5.
max. It's like we would do one in like
5.
50,000, one in 10, like or one in 100. You don't do 35 freaking covers.
Seriously, 37. The
Shit's
Amy Jo Johnson one
insane.
has 37 different
Yeah.
covers for the first.
And it's like, who does that? Like IDW? Like Jesus, it's like a no-name company. Like, get out of here with this
Yeah.
shit.
So anyway,
Taking the fun out of it.
Matt Kint. I don't know if you know who that is, but he is the comic book writer, cartoonist, and graphic designer behind Berserker.
Nice.
So he'll be there, which he's done other stuff like Hairball, Mind Management, Subgenre, Spy,
Yeah,
Superb,
nothing none of us have ever heard of.
Department H, The Damned, and Berserker is probably his big. It's like if you look at the cover, it's like Keanu Reeves, Matt Kint. Like those are the
Yeah.
big names on there.
There's only 2 on there.
Yeah. So
cool.
so he'll be there. So yeah, there's a bunch of people that are gonna be there. So excited. I'm excited for Awesome Con. It'll be interesting to see who we end up talking to and what we end up doing. But
Now, CQ, let me ask you a question really
Sure.
fast because this popped in my head now. I've been hearing a lot of chatter online about a Batman Beyond movie. What do you think about that?
A Batman Beyond movie. So the chatter that I've heard is that there was a pitch a long time ago that never went
Mhm.
anywhere. And
Yeah, I got one more. That's fine.
and then recently the people that made the Spider-Verse movies, was it Tony Lord, Phil Lord, and somebody else, those guys that made the Across the Spider-Verse, Welcome to the Spider-Verse, all those movies, they wanted to do a Batman Beyond style movie, very much with the style of what they did with the Spider-Man movies. A little bit different, right? A little more futuristic, your punk, whatever. But they wanted to do that movie, and they showed concept art. They had made concept art to take that to WB and say, like, look, this is what we would like to do, and whatever. And you would think that with the success of the Spider-Verse movies, that anybody would be like, here, have it. like make us bajillions of dollars, please. And yet WB and everybody was like, nah, not interested. I mean, I don't know. To me, that's just that's a missed opportunity. It's a missed opportunity.
They went and did Ninja Turtles.
I mean, yeah, but still, you could do more.
Yeah, I mean, I would have rather had Batman Beyond over fucking Ninja Turtles. Especially Seth Rogen Ninja Turtles. Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
so yeah, basically ripped it off. I'd rather see Batman Beyond by the guys who revolutionized modern animation.
Yeah,
in film.
At this point, Across the Spider-Verse, and these movies are the only thing keeping the Sony Spider-Man universe even alive at that point.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. Yeah, if not for that movie, the Spider-Verse is already gone, completely gone.
Yeah,
But
it's only downhill from here.
anyway, Pete, we'll let you go. So, that way if other people want to call in, but thanks for calling in and hanging out with us, man. We appreciate it.
And that, brother. I'll talk to you guys later. Stay fresh.
All right. Take it easy, bud.
When does that come out? Next year? The second part of that?
Part 2 of the second movie comes out. It was supposed to be out this year, but obviously because of the strike and all the other stuff, they had to push it back. So it'll be next year. Yeah, it'll be. But yeah. Back to a couple more storylines. Why it hasn't crashed? I really anticipated this show was going to crash a long time ago, but we're still in it, and I've got stories to tell. And apparently 110 people are enjoying me, 111, are enjoying me, watching me have a complete fucking collapsion and meltdown. So this has been
there's
great.
only 2 on YouTube watching. As they'll point out in 5 fucking minutes. Jesus Christ,
Listen,
YouTube's
I
so
don't need
pointed.
you. I don't need you joining them, okay? I feel like it's like 2
I just think it's funny that
F5
they
tornadoes.
join. Like what?
Just-
It's cool that people are like me. At the same time, it's like they have the audacity just to join in. Like that's like a fucking like Joe Rogan's live on like some shit. Like
Yeah.
and you just join. You're like, I'm the only fucking one watching you. Like, you know how much balls that takes? Like, fuck
Oh,
are you? Who the
man.
fuck are you?
Oh, this is great. This is absolutely outstanding. So, speaking about Star Wars and props and memorabilia, like that segue, over the years, Star Wars props, memorabilia, they've sold for a lot of money. We've talked about it multiple times when things have come across where, they sell for fucking just ridiculous amounts of money. So in this latest article, the last one we were talking about was an original X-Wing that was used in the movie, sold for a record-setting $2.6 million. I mean,
Jesus.
I get it. This is a piece of movie history. It's an X-Wing that's probably like, I don't know, yay big, that was used for the real filming. Like, I get that. But $2.6 million.
That
Come
poor
on.
guy made that thing for like he probably made $500 and worked on that shit for like 2 months.
Oh,
He's
man.
got like, I'll do it for $500, an ounce of weed, and a 6-pack of Bud Light.
Then he hired a Mexican to do it
and
for
I gotta
$7.
sleep in the back room.
Then he went to Home Depot, got one of the Mexicans to build it for like $20.
And now that shit's sold for 2. That's like more than Harrison Ford got paid to do that.
Oh,
for the
absolutely.
movie.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
So, and remember, we talked the whole story about how like that was found in some dude's like basement or
Yeah.
garage after he died or whatever. So we've talked about those. We've talked about other pieces that have been auctioned off for years. This is a couple weeks ago now, but Deadline reported that the latest Star Wars item to sell was an original. Oh, you're going to love this. An original draft script that once belonged to Harrison Ford. So
Oh, nice.
it didn't break any records, but it still went for a decent amount of money. According to the report, Ford had left the script behind at a London rental, and at the time, it sold for over $13,000. The script was a 4th draft of the original Star Wars screenplay. The pages were reportedly incomplete, but they did include some iconic scenes such as Chewbacca's introduction and a few others. The script was dated March 15th, 1976, which was a little over a year before the film ended up hitting theaters. It also featured the title, The Adventures of Luke Starkiller, which was the original title for the movie. The script was sold to an Austrian collector during a live streamed auction a couple weeks ago. And his exact quote, or this is the auctioneer. The auctioneer's exact quote was, "This has Harrison Ford's DNA on it."
Jesus.
It could have his sweat on it, which was said during which was said during
What
the
does
live.
he do? Read like he sweats when he reads? Like how the hell do you know that? Like
So apparently, the owners of the home that was rented by Ford, they found the script and they claimed they didn't know who Ford or his Star Wars co-stars were, despite the fact that the cast frequented the home in the summer of 1976. So, like, imagine you are renting out a place and you've got like Harrison Ford and fucking Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher and oh god, what was Chewbacca's name? Oh, it's gonna kill me. Peter Mayhew. And these guys just chilling up in your rental, and then obviously leaving trash like scripts behind.
yeah. With all this sweaty fucking paper everywhere.
Why is there all
Like, why do
this?
they sweat so much while they're reading? Like, what the hell's going on with these Americans?
Like, and then the fact that he said DNA, what's the first thing I thought of, right? Oh
Yeah.
god, I was like,
Semen everywhere.
why
These
is
pages
all
are
the
so sticky. Oh, I'm gonna make so much money off this.
this is gonna keep me in the industry for 70 years.
My planes and crash them into planes.
Oh god. Oh god
Nobody knew
bless.
who they were. Like he did American Graffiti.
Oh
Before that,
man.
none of them were known. So it's like, yeah, nobody would know who
It's
the hell
so
they
funny.
are.
It's
And
so
nobody
funny.
thought they were gonna be anything. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, they worked on that for
and
peanuts basically.
most of them didn't become anything else. So
but yeah, I mean
so what did the new one sell for? You said the original sold for 13. What did it sell for now?
didn't, let me see, didn't mention the actual prices. I think it was undisclosed. But it was private auction.
It's got his DNA on it.
Got a DNA all over it.
Page 4 to 7. You can't see what it says.
So there's
stuck
pages
together.
missing. Nope. There's no pages missing. They're just stuck
glancing
together.
complete, they're stuck together.
Let's see. Harrison Ford script sold. Let's see. Ba, 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 ba. Oh wait. Okay, here it is. Harrison Ford's original script sells at auction. Oh, it did sell for 13,000. That's what it sold for. I read that
It's a
wrong.
new one. Okay.
Yeah, it currently sold. Turns out that the Ford was shooting the original movie. He rented a house in a suburb of London. He left it there after he was completed. What, like, someone doesn't give a shit about the job they're doing when they're like, man, fam.
Yeah,
Just
fuck this shit.
left
What's
old
the fourth
scripts around.
version of it too? He's probably like, there's gonna be 5 more.
The script that went up for auction is not technically complete. Pages 49 through 54 are missing, as well as page 57. Those are he sketched out Princess Leia in the bikini. He's like, I'm gonna use these later.
Just making paper airplanes with them, rolling
That's it.
boobies.
He's sitting on the shitter and he's like, we're out of toilet paper. He's like, yeah, these aren't my scenes.
Yeah.
Fucking wiping his ass with the Star
But it
Wars.
was.
Oh god. Oh man. So yeah, that's something, I guess. that's a thing. Okay. I'm trying to decide how much longer we want to push this to see if we can crash again. But it hasn't. And the fact that I unplugged the prompter and it's not crashing is really upsetting me. Because that means it's probably the prompter. I don't want to admit that it's the prompter.
Oh, because we told you that last week.
Shut it.
I told you that last week.
Shut it. No one asked you. No one asked you. Okay. Let's see. A couple more stories. And then we'll kind of cut it loose. But who remembers Splinter Cell? Remember Splinter Cell?
I think everyone remembers Splinter Cell.
I will go on record. By the way, I have slowly started sinking in my chair. Have you
Yeah,
noticed
it's like,
this?
did he fucking break his chair?
I'm just gonna
Jesus
start.
Christ.
This is how I feel right now. I'm just gonna do the show from down here. Hey guys, um, I've lost it. I've completely lost it. What was I saying? There's 113 people watching this nonsense. Um, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for me. I'm sorry for Mad Mike. I'm sorry for all of it. Anyway, Splinter
See if
Cell.
the sports bar will pick me up.
They're
recruiting.
You're
We're only 40.
hilarious. Well, you could be like my last co-host. Just make your own show.
Columbine.
You can be like my last co-host and be so tired of me that you run off and make your own show to get away from me. Anyway, so Splinter Cell, which arguably I will argue and say that is like one of the best franchises ever made.
It's
You
not
know,
just because we had them on the show.
no, you're thinking of Metal Gear Solid. We had David Hayter. It's not the same thing. Not the same thing. But Splinter
Walmart,
Cell's
Target.
really, really great. And I loved along that series, you know, they constantly redevelop themselves. And, you know, where you have games like Call of Duty, where it's just like, it's more, you know, explosions and it's more realistic. Like Splinter Cell was a game that really tried to, like, it did what it did well, and then it made it better, and then it was like, instead of just making another one, they're like, okay, let's mix up the genre. You know, Double Agent came out, and a bunch of other ones came out. You know, let's he's on the run now, and like they just changed the situations, and I always appreciated that as a gamer, that they constantly try to evolve, staying within their genre. They still try to evolve and change. You know, whatnot. By the way, I just saw
Are
the
they doing
comment.
another one? What the fuck? Or where is this going?
You will let me fucking ramble if I want to fucking ramble, okay?
I'm looking down on you, bitch. You fucking answer my questions. This is my show now.
Who's running this shit?
I'm the captain.
That's it. I'm leaving. I'm gone. You got this, Mike. Handle your business. I'm out. I just saw a comment from Heath that said, "This is definitely top best show of all 4 shows this week." So it's like, yeah, that's of the 4 show week. This is in the top 10. I'll take it.
2 shows in an hour. I'm
I'll
fucking double billing your ass.
You get 2. You get 2. Okay.
Are we
Man.
talking about something? Fuck, are we talking about?
Splinter Cell.
Jesus Christ.
So, long story short, Splinter Cell, it looks like it's coming back with a remake, with an all new story, all new updates. It's so here's the clipping. Ubisoft's forthcoming remake of the original Splinter Cell will seemingly be making some changes to the game stories. This was announced actually a couple years ago, but it's been dormant and quiet as Ubisoft has been going through some changes. But Ubisoft confirmed that it would finally be returning to its dormant stealth action franchise by remaking the initial game that started protagonist Sam Fisher's story. And while there's still very little that we know about the remake of Splinter Cell, it now sounds like the narrative of the game will be receiving some new changes in its redone form. In a recent job listing from Ubisoft Toronto for the role of a script writer, it was indicated that Splinter Cell's story will be getting updated for a modern-day audience. While the through-line narrative's beats of the game will remain intact, Ubisoft has made clear that it will look to change certain elements of Splinter Cell in its forthcoming remake. This is a direct quote. Using the first Splinter Cell game as our foundation, we are rewriting and updating the story for a modern-day audience. We want to keep the spirit and themes of the original game while exploring our characters and the world to make them more authentic and believable. As a scriptwriter at Ubisoft Toronto, you will join the narrative team and help create a cohesive and compelling narrative experience for a new audience of Splinter Cell fans. So obviously, given how little we know about the remake of the game, it's hard to know what aspects of the original game might end up getting tweaked. In fact, the specifics of these changes might not even become apparent until the game has actually arrived in our hands, for all we know. But as time goes on, we should start literally, we're expecting any day now to start getting some initial trailers, some gameplay footage, these things, because it's been in the works for a while. Yes, yes, yep, that's exactly right. Updated for modern audiences. That's exactly correct. That anytime I hear that, I immediately like get a chill, and I'm like, my, what does that mean to you? What does that
Gonna be a
mean?
tranny or some. Hold on, guys. I can't be stealthy right now. I need my safe space. I can't use a weapon.
It's like, I just peed on this stick and it says I'm pregnant. Wait, what?
Gun free zone, guys. We're gonna have to wait this
Oh
one
my God.
out.
I just had this image in my head where he's sneaking up into the building and there's a sign that says like peace, love, no gun zone. He's like, abort mission. Abort mission.
Yeah.
There's a sign posted,
Plan
guys.
for this.
we did not account for the sign. We must respect. Hey, Red Fort. That's actually funny. That's a great callback to the South Park episode when Cartman is running Disney. He's like, put a chick in it and make it lame and gay.
Yeah, basically.
That's a great callback to South Park. But yeah, basically, so Sam Fisher is now Samantha Fisher.
Splinter Cell, brought to you by Hallmark.
It's Samantha Fisher. Oh shit, we're getting a call. Let's see who we got. Hey, this is CQ. Who we got on the line?
Is this the pop culture warrior?
This is the Pop Culture Warrior. You are right.
Yeah. You know what? I really miss your old co-host guy.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Mike's right here. If you want to say something to his face, man, go for it.
He doesn't look as old as the other guy did.
Yeah.
The other guy
Yeah.
looked way older.
Yeah.
You could watch him on Wednesdays if he does a show. He's on at 5:00.
That's
If he
that's
ever
fair.
does a show, I heard he's like slack-a-lacking and never shows up.
Yeah.
He never shows up. He got the same attitude that CQ has. He does a show twice a year when it works.
I'm
and
I'm
it
real-
goes all the way through.
yeah,
If
yeah.
it goes all the
At
way
least
through,
at
yeah.
least he disconnects intentionally. I don't get a say in the matter. So what's
Well,
up, bud? How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I miss you.
Oh, that's you're so sweet. What you been up to? What's the news lately, man? Fill us in.
Dominating youth
Oh,
soccer.
Yes, coaching. I'm dominating. Well, I'm not because I'm not a youth, but my kids were. My kids did amazing, and I still, just do all the things, watch all the movies. Miss being on Tuesday nights with you, buddy.
I
I
know.
wanted to call in and say hi.
Hold on, wait. There's a button for this. I have a button for this.
Oh, shit's crashing now.
There it is. A little sorry about it. That's beautiful. I had
Oh, sorry about it.
I shed a tear. I shed a tear.
You
I shed a deer. Man, we I've been watching what you guys been doing Wednesday nights, man. I dig it, man. I like what you put together there.
It's fun. It's been great because I've got a phenomenal co-host. I really do. She's amazing, and it does help to have that.
CQ
to have
knows how that
support,
feels. He knows how it feels.
Yeah.
Now.
Co-hosts can get lucky in the
Is it-
co-host. In all fairness, it's kind of like a harem of co-hosts.
I do have a harem. I do
You
keep.
can't be satisfied when you have 20 co-hosts. I don't know.
That's
There's
true.
no pleasing you. There's
I
no
do.
pleasing.
I do get bored with Mad Mike once in a while, so I gotta rotate. I gotta rotate other faces in there because,
No, I'm fucking
I
busy
thought- I
doing
thought he was
shit.
like, nah, I can't handle another week of CQ. So he's like, nah, I got to bounce.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So,
But no, man, we all miss you here on Tuesday nights. It's hasn't been the same without you. I get probably 20 comments a show about like I miss Radar. We're sorry about it, or all the different things, you know. So you know, the people still love you. The people still love you.
I've been watching you guys on YouTube all night while I've been running errands and whatnot, and kind of cleaning up the house. And
Oh,
I
see
I
who's
still miss the show.
I
You
like
guys are doing
hosing.
great. You guys are doing phenomenal. You guys have got a fantastic show going.
Oh man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Disagree with your one. I do disagree with your one guy earlier who was your one commenter. This is the best show out of the four. And I've never seen a sports bar.
No, he said.
Oh, you guys really are.
No, what he had said was we're in the top 10 of the 4 shows of this network. Is what he said.
Oh, okay.
As in,
That's accurate.
yeah, in 4 shows we cracked the top 10. You know, so that's that's.
Hey, there you go.
I'll take it. I'll take it. But all right,
That's
man.
better than me. I can't even get people to watch my show.
Oh, come now. Come now. Don't give me that. You get so much Radar love that there's no way people are not watching your show. I tune in. I know I tune
I
in.
wish I could. I know, and I've been really unfortunate that I couldn't. I've been off the air for almost 2 months, really.
Mm.
I have one more week. You know, I have my daughter's a senior, so I have one more thing to do tomorrow night, and then I'm back on, baby.
That's awesome.
So hopefully people will come back.
Baby, come back.
I just wanted to give you guys a shout out.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday, not tomorrow, but the Wednesday after.
Outstanding, dude. We can't wait. We can't wait to have you back. And when you're back up and running and you're up to speed, man, I've been meaning to reach out. I got a couple of ideas for you and a couple possible guests.
Did not suck, because I've been trying to do that on my own.
Yeah, don't take
If your idea is
technical.
simply
I
to not
don't know
suck, I've been
how
working
much
on
you
that
want to
one.
take as advice, especially technical
Oh,
advice. Like, I don't know.
Listen, all right, I've been
I
doing
take
this
that with a grain of
4
salt.
years, and
He's
only in
been
the
running
last
fine.
3
Now you take your advice,
episodes.
and his shit's gonna be crashing.
Oh,
He's gonna
man.
get 2 YouTube viewers.
You know what? I did not sign on for this. I did not. I don't deserve this. I'm a good person. I
mean,
don't
Trying to
deserve
build
this.
you up.
Too
Now
much harassment
bring
for
your
one
ass back
man.
down.
I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown right here live on air. Hey man, we appreciate you calling, bud. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for.
I appreciate your guys' awesome show. I really do. And look forward to joining you guys on Wednesday nights.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We appreciate you, buddy. Take care and look forward to more awesome stuff coming.
All right, you too, buddy. Hey, have a good night.
All right, have a good one, bud. Aw, a surprise appearance by you know what, Scott? I'm not gonna read your comment because Mike doesn't need that. Mike doesn't need that. No, not gonna read it. Not gonna read it.
Was that YouTube's?
It's like I'll find it. I'll find it.
Find this shit. I'm fucking downloading YouTube right now.
Scott
That's
Rosa,
where the salt is.
Scott Rosa says Mad Mike is by far your best co-host. So whatever. All right. A co-host is only as good as the host he's coing. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say about that. We'll leave that at that. Why are you blowing up his head any
Some of us
bigger?
are better, but we just
Anyway,
choose not to
To
overachieve.
finish my thought on Splinter Cell,
Thought we wrapped that.
yeah, I mean, we don't. The end of
We
that
kinda
statement.
Peaked. We kind of peaked when we went off on the tangent there. I don't think we can do anything more.
Apparently,
of
we
it.
peaked at Madam Web. That's where we peaked. It was Madam
A
Web.
good little where he's a woman or whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, let's just say that we don't. My only other statement was we don't have any further information. We don't know when it's going to release. We don't know what system it's going to be out. It might be on the new Xbox or the PlayStation 6 for all we know. So we'll see
If they do another Xbox.
if they do
Remember
another
that news?
Xbox. If Ken's in, that's
Anywho.
all right. Well, we made it to 10 o'clock Eastern.
Took an early break.
Took a very early break.
It's cool.
I-
There's other shows. Check out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Fridays with CQ in his basement. Sunday show.
Do you want to do this? Do you want to here?
I'm
Hold on.
wrapping this shit up and fucking
right.
just did
No.
all the promos.
There you go. Where's my there? There you go. Have
I'm
at
trying to
it.
go to bed, man. I'm old as shit. I'm fucking tired.
Go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna use this as an official station promo.
There we
So go ahead.
We got sports shows on Sundays. We got a Monday edition. We got our show if we're on.
Most of
Join
our
when
show.
you can because you don't know how long it's gonna last. You get what you get, and you don't get upset with Pop Culture Tuesdays. Smoke Pit's coming back on Wednesdays, as we just heard from Raider himself. Sergeant Times on Thursdays, and Friday Night Freedom.
Great job, buddy.
Also, Friday nights with CQ if you're really fucking bored.
You really sold the shows, man. The Thursdays this show, Fridays this show, Mondays that show.
I've been told that I have I'm a natural born salesman.
You're a natural born salesman.
They're like, please don't do this anymore. You're making us way too much money.
So, what I was saying too was that I know Kaz with Fridays has been every other week. He's been because of work and other things. He's been every other week. So that's what I was like. Well, I can like part of me thought about doing like his off weeks. I would go live on Friday, and then like the weeks that he did have a show, like I'll go live on the Saturday or some. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. As you can plainly
trying to
see,
poach his time slot. 2 nights of CQ.
Double the CQ. That's
Watch
double,
him
by
pop
the way.
up. It crashes. All of a sudden, it's fucking Friday Night Freedom on Tuesday nights at 9:30.
I gotta ask Kaz, can I have your computer? Like, if you have your old computer, mine doesn't want to work. I really got to figure out what's going on. I
think we figured it out. We're fucking still.
Shut
on.
up!
We've
No,
got
we didn't.
issues. You don't want to admit it.
No, we didn't figure it out.
We told you last week what the problem was.
No.
And you're like, I'm not listening. I'm not listening. I was like, it's gonna crash. And you're like, shut up.
It can't be the problem.
I don't need you talking bad right away.
It can't be the problem, even though it hasn't happened since I unplugged it. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, things are good, man. Things are good.
Who's next? We got someone next week coming on here.
Not yet.
What is next week? Am I on here next week? When's spring break? 19th. I won't be on here the 19th. So.
Well, the 19th when we have a guest. That's our next guest. As of right now, the 19th is our next guest. And that is Yuri Lowenthal, the voice behind many things, including Sony Spider-Man. So, yeah, this has been, I'm not going to lie, 162 episodes, and this one was a tough one. This one was a tough one to get through. God bless y'all for watching. It says here there's 118. I've never have 118 people watching at 10 o'clock, but they just must be enjoying my full-on meltdown and psychotic break. So, what does that say about you at home watching? that you're tuned into this.
Told you, it's what the people want.
It's what the people want. They want to see me suffer. Yeah. So, all that being said, I think, dude, it's been so long since we got to the end of the show. I forgot how to wrap up the show.
To wrap it up, yeah.
I forgot. How do we wrap these shows up? Anybody remember?
Well, we do the little spiel about the other shows.
We do the thing, and then we do the other thing.
Don't you have a sign off or some shit? I don't remember.
I don't know, man.
Just click it off. That's what the people are used to.
just
mid sentence, just bloop.
Just unplug the computer. That's how you end the show, right? You just unplug it and then walk away. That's how I've been doing it the last 3 weeks.
That's what they wanted to see.
Not...
They just wanted to see you start smashing shit until it goes off.
Oh God. All right. Well, this is not going to make sense to y'all, but I've been hoping for it to crash because then I'd have a leg to stand on. but it has not
Doesn't
crashed.
want to admit that we were right and he was wrong.
I still, I still.
We'll do it
Anyway.
next. We could start next show same way and see if it goes a whole 2 hours.
I don't want to, but I. Anyway, thanks to everybody who called in. It's great to talk to y'all. Thanks for everybody who tuned in. Still a lot of people watching. I love it.
Thanks for all the great YouTube
Again,
comments.
YouTube's
How many
killing
people
it.
are watching on YouTube? How many
Yeah.
people are over there watching now?
Currently 0.
I need an update. I haven't got
But-
a status update in 5 fucking minutes.
But check out the last YouTube comment. These guys are, in the words of Alex Jones, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm kind of retarded. I mean, YouTube's killing it
Jesus,
today.
God
You
bless.
guys are on
YouTube.
fire,
That's the
YouTube. Man,
Florida of social media.
outstanding. Slow clap for YouTube tonight. Slow clap. All right.
I want to
With
see
that-
like the political debates on YouTube or whatever. Yeah, that shit'll be fucking interesting.
That'll be awesome.
Or like
Oh,
NFL on YouTube instead of like the fucking Toy
Amazon
Story
Prime.
NFL shits
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever. Do like
Nickelodeon.
YouTube.
No, I would love a political debate. We have a question from at Spankin' Yo Mama. He says, in regards
Why
to
is
the
all the
budget,
2 people watching?
in regards to the budget, Baba Booey. I'm like, okay, that was great. Okay, so in closing, this sucked. My computer sucks. Y'all are hilarious, especially the ones watching on YouTube. And Mike's a bitch. And I think that's about it. Madam Web sucks. This weekend's Awesome Con. Tune in. I'm gonna be shooting all types of content for Awesome Con, and then I'll post videos and I'll do a bunch of shit.
Doing live streamies.
You know, I've tried to do live streaming from Awesome Con because the building's built like a bunker and underground. Most of it, like you don't get signal, so
You got
it's
Wi-Fi. Cheap ass mother.
they don't have Wi-Fi at the convention. Like, here's the thing: even if I talk to people, even if you pay for the Wi-Fi, like the vendors bitch and complain because they use the POS systems, the point of sales.
Yeah.
And like
Swear.
they drop dead every couple minutes because they're like the connection's not good. So like even if you did pay for Wi-Fi, it ain't good. But I'll
That costs
record a
money.
bunch of content and then probably that night upload it to Facebook and YouTube and all the other places. So stay tuned, look for the content there. Friday night, one last time, join me over at Facebook as I hang out and build a Lego Spider-Man mask. And who knows?
Can you stream that shit on YouTube for me?
Definitely not.
That's the only place I'm watching. shit
Definitely
from
not.
now.
The
2
the way-
Saturdays on YouTube.
the way this is gone, for all I know, I'll end up smashing
How
this.
how
and-
the hell did that shit not crash when you're streaming that?
that
last
was from my
time?
cell phone. That was from my cell phone. I
What the
shot that
fuck aren't
from
you
my cell
streaming
phone.
This shit from your cell phone, man.
What do you think I was saying? I'm gonna just start doing this shit from my cell phone. But then I don't have to. And then you can't be in a bubble. You'll just be in a box like everybody else. Anyway, Scott says I should stream your gaming sessions too. Out of curiosity, which gaming sessions are you referring to? Because if you're talking about those gaming sessions, we'll be streaming those. But if you're talking about like my video gaming sessions where I play like Madden and like what am I playing right now? I'm in the middle of like a lot of different games.
I used to
Madden.
play Call of Duty, but you
used
can
to
watch
play
that
Call of
on King Smith shit.
Yeah. I should. Can y'all keep a secret? And I should stream my games, but let's just say I gotta be very careful. I know Mike's right now. He's like, what is he gonna say? What is he gonna say? I would need to record and then upload at a later time. I'll just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. So I could record, and I really should. Because it's like I'm doing it anyway. I'm playing the games anyway. Might as well just record it and throw it up there. Like I don't have to be entertaining. Because I do
Yeah,
I
we're
do a
not
bunch.
fucking entertaining on this show. Why start now?
Damn it, I walked into that one. Oh God, I walked into that one. Jesus Christ.
It's so easy. It's like
No,
shooting a
because
fish
I was
in a
thinking,
barrel.
because when I typically think of like game streaming, it's like oh I'm on and I'm explaining what I'm doing and I'm talking to the chat and all this. And I'm like, I could just.
That's what you freaking do playing. You do that shit playing by yourself. Guy, I don't know. You'll see. If he ever records, it's like he just doesn't shut up.
First of all,
And he's got to explain every little thing. Like
first
you never
of all,
fucking
you
played
think
the
I
game
do
and
that
you're
when
like,
I'm by
okay,
myself?
guys, you got to turn on the Xbox. You do this, and you got to press this button. When you walk down here, you can't just pick up this thing or pick up that thing. Yeah, I guarantee you do that by yourself.
So for those that can't figure it out on their own, Mad Mike is just mad because every time we'd play games together, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And I'd have to coach him and walk him through. You gotta press the A button. Okay, you're shooting at the floor. You have to point at the enemy, and you have to put the bullets into the guy that's shooting me in the face, and stop laughing. And that was my experience playing Call of Duty
No, it's
with
more 'cause the
certain
guy's like,
people.
where are you guys? Where are you guys? Why aren't
Listen.
you shooting? And I'm like, I'm pressing fucking the button and shit ain't fucking shooting because it's a shitty game.
Anyway, Scott says, what? Oh, you think? Oh, I see. He thinks that I'm going to record it and upload it later only so I can show the cool highlights of how good I am. You want to watch live because you want to see how bad of a player I am. Well, I hate to tell you, you'd have to watch a lot of hours of me gaming to see me not good at something because I dominate whatever I play.
Yeah, he's not even rated a dub commander, so.
First, Jesus Christ.
You
don't
nailed
start,
it, Scott.
Don't start that shit. Oh, that's the last thing we need to bring into this. Next thing you'll be selling Dub Commander merch.
Totally. I'm coming up with it. It's on the website.
Anyway, actually, speaking of merch,
You
real
could
quick.
do that on like every other Friday or so. Do it for an hour on one of the Fridays when you're not building a fucking Lego or some shit.
Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad idea. That's
Get
not a bad
Smitty
idea. I
on
might
there
do.
or something, maybe I will join. I don't know. I don't want to show you up. But do a couple, and then when you're struggling, I'll join in and save you.
Sure. Remember we used to play Rocket League? We had fun playing Rocket League. That was fun. We should do Rocket League again.
That's still a thing.
Yeah.
And we did. What's the other one with the little fucking?
Oh, the Fall Guys
character. Yeah, that thing.
Fall Guys. Yeah. Like I said, there's a bunch of games we could play. I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out. Maybe I'll do it on the Fridays, or maybe just one show. It's just me and you playing like Rocket League and Fall Guys, and we'll just
nothing else going on here.
I'll just have the live feed going while we play. And
that's all that shit is, anyways. Just like this.
So, all right. Well, speaking of merch, because I mentioned it, I'm very excited because I've got some new stuff coming in. It's time to retire. Not necessarily retire, because I might keep it in the rotation. But the old CQ logo hat, which I have over there, sitting over there, it's been good. It's been 4 long years, and it's done well. And but I think it's time to evolve, revolutionize, change,
head got too
adapt.
big for it.
My head got too big for that. Yes, yeah. No, man, I put that thing through it's taken a beating. I've put it through the ringers. So, yeah, I got some new stuff in the works. CQ dog tags. I mean, technically,
we have some somewhere.
Technically, no. Sick. I mean,
Where I can-
technically, they're not dog tags, but they're shaped like dog tags. Let's see.
It wasn't a couch. I think I threw it on the ground somewhere. Threw it on the ground.
I throw it on the ground. Ah, there it is. Come here. So we have these for those that don't know, but you know, you got they're challenge coins, but shaped like dog tags, including the little circle hole with the little, got a little ring-a-ding-a-ding thing there you can connect to it. So it's got the Pop Culture Warrior on one side, embossed in gold, and then WTF Nation Radio on the other side.
Because that's what Boston's known for is gold.
Embossed, not Boston gold.
You said Boston gold. I had the best fucking headphones in the market. Just so
Listen,
quiet, like I
your
couldn't hear
ears
people coming
are
in the damn
so
room. man.
broken. Your ears are so broken. Not even the best ones could fix that. Embossed in gold. Anyway,
I like seeing homos naked. Don't know me, man.
so yeah, so I got some new stuff coming out. Some new hats. Then there's gonna be a variety. It's gonna be like a variety thing. Like you're not gonna know what hat CQ is gonna be wearing for whatever episode. There's gonna be different hats, different episodes.
That's why, okay. Former Carolina Panthers quarterback.
Scott
Cam
says
Newton.
he did 100% say Boston Gold.
That's exactly. I heard that shit clear as day. I was like,
We're gonna go back to the
You never heard of the
we're gonna go-
Boston Gold Rush?
We're gonna do an instant
They haven't
replay.
won gold ever. They fucking don't win shit over there.
Oh my god, we're gonna instant replay that, and I did not say. I said
All right.
embossed in gold.
I'm
but
going to bed.
yeah.
Fucking wrap this shit up.
I'm gonna keep this going as long as I want it to crash.
Yeah, well, I know you're waiting for that shit. I gotta fucking go to bed. Yeah, early as shit.
Crash.
You're doing it, but on my shit, it's freezing. It's freezing on my end. You're frozen like fucking this shit. You can't fucking move.
Anyway, all right, guys. This has been another ridiculous episode of Pop Culture Warrior. Thank you guys.
Lights. Shut the shit off.
Thank you guys for watching. See the rest of the shows. Ice is back finally. Radar will be back next week, so we might actually have a full complement of shows here for the first time in a while. And join us over Friday night where we're hanging out. I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna do it like 9 p.m. and later. That way I don't interfere with what Kaz has got going on. So when you're done with his show, come over, see how far I got into the Spider-Man before I threw it against the wall and shattered it to a million pieces. Alrighty. Awesome con this weekend. We'll see you guys next weekend, and lots more to talk about and lots more to announce coming up soon. Appreciate y'all for watching. Stay good out there. Stay classy, San Diego. All right, man. We'll see you next week. Shots.